how the tech community and the art community can come together and work together on various projects that benefit both. We're trying to, in various countries around Europe, bring these communities together, like we're doing today, to discuss what are the essential methods and ways of collaborating, how we can make these kinds of collaborations stronger.
So ICT-ART Connect is about the idea of how can we establish and how can we explore synergies between the arts on the one hand and information and communication technologies, ICT, on the other hand.
The reason why I was interested in technology was because of all these exciting collaborations happening, because of I was always, I was kind of meeting artists who would collaborate with scientists, with technologies, with other artists who had all with programmers, etc., to develop some really exciting projects. So
I'm an example of what happens when you meet someone 20 years ago and they go, can you help me just for one project? This work has actually allowed me to try different things and sometimes move some of these ideas into business. Actually, is really, if you are a technologist and an artist comes along and says, help me, first of all, watch out. But secondly, it can actually really help you grow as a technologist.
We started out doing these dance experiments in Covent Garden with the Theatre Museum. Looking at limitation, we knew that we wanted to dance with people who couldn't move their bodies anymore or had limitations, so we were training ourselves with the folk-weird fantasy puppets to move in such a way so that we could do this interactive performance.
Online you could navigate the robot through the space of the museum, and it was not supposed to go into the elevator. Sometimes by mistake it would do that and spin around out of control, and I was just thrilled by someone calling me from the museum and saying, we have a problem, the robot went into the elevator and attacked people.
What is teamwork? One of the things I'm hoping that you'll be able to do this afternoon is to discuss the nature of teamwork.
What I'd like to try to do is first put artists with artists, technologists with technologists, others with others. There's a series of topics that each of the facilitators have in front of them, and they'd like you to address some issues around collaborative processes.
What you do is
very important thing, the idea of failure. I'm not talking that much about failure, although failure is something very important because from failure you learn.
Lucas mentioned the whole question of failure. Well, in a sense, the failure, if you fail at something, then that suggests that you've perhaps been taking some risks. And perhaps the important thing is, does collaboration enable you to take more risks?
The artists really made a point of seeing collaboration not as something that only exists between artists and technologists or art and science, but also with the audience, that was the audience was an equal partner in that engagement.